Invicta FC has got a fight card coming up very soon. I'm always happy seeing Invicta FC putting fights on with a plethora of talent. And one of the ladies is with me right now, Lindsey. Thank you for joining me. You're taking on Kelly D'Angelo. You must be rather excited about this, let's say, announcement that's happened.
Oh, yeah, no, it was really exciting. And usually once you sign with Invicta, you don't get a fight this quickly, but it's literally like I signed and then a month and here I am fighting. So it's pretty quick and awesome.
It is great, yeah. I was going to say the promotion itself, the kind of prestige that goes with it, and the exposure. You know, it goes hand in hand. It's a great promotion to have on your CV. Let's put it that way.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And
definitely a dream happening.
And you'll be fighting the top atom weights around the world. You know, they've got a sickly stacked division in the atom weights, and it's exciting. You know, for a prospect, I'm going to call you a prospect right now because you're 3-0. All right, so you hold on to that label just for now. But if you go and win maybe one or two, no, if you win two more, you lose that label. Do you understand?
What label do I get next?
You get challenger. I think we go up to challenger, upgrade some prospect, challenger, and then champ. That's it. You know, I think that's what we'll have to go with.
The stages. Okay, so I gotta move my way up. I see you.
Yeah.
All right.
So your amateur career, you did the smart thing. Had a lot of amateur fights, so you got the experience. You got to understand what winning is and losing is, which is, I think, the amateur thing is huge. Like you can't...
Yeah, no, I think it's a good idea to not say lose on purpose in amateur, but like take part as an amateur so that you can experience the loss as an amateur. Because I definitely think it helps you, it gets you in a different mindset and just kind of like teaches you a lot of lessons. So definitely recommend it.
Yes. Well, look, there's like Josie Shorty Torres is a great example of that. I think he had like 25 amateur fights. That's a sick amount.
So many.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, it worked out okay for him. So, but with the amateur scene, like you say, you got the experience. But then your last pro fight, you got another kind of I call them like golden tickets. You got 15 full minutes. You know, you got to understand what you've got in your gas tank, how your fitness is, and you also it's knowing when to use your energy and not, because you can't go 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, you can't. You got to teach yourself sometimes.
Yeah. So how did it feel then? How did it feel going that 3-5 minutes? You know, did you feel like you maybe had a little bit more, or did you feel like I was hanging by the second? You know, how did you feel?
Honestly, it's hard to tell because I broke my hand in the first round. So I think a lot of my body's energy went towards like numbing my hand and like trying not to worry about my hand. So I think it's hard to tell because normally like when I'm training and stuff, I mean, it's hard to tell because, you know, a fight's different than just training, sparring or whatever, because you have more adrenaline and stuff. But, so yeah, it's kind of hard for me to tell because I know that I don't usually gas out that bad. And it wasn't even really a gas out. It was more just my body just taking over from my injury. So it's hard to tell. But I feel like my cardio and my gas tank is pretty good, and I don't think I normally would have problems going 3 more rounds. I think like that third round would have been a lot better for me if I didn't break my hand. But I knew I won the first 2 rounds in that fight, so that third round I was like, yo, you won the first 2 rounds, just stay strong, don't get fucking knocked out, and you'll be good.
and don't hurt your hand anymore. That's enough. But you kept throwing it.
Yeah. Yeah, I threw it a lot. After that, but like the third round came, and I think I was a little more hesitant. So I don't know.
Yeah, you see, I was thinking if you broke your hand, I would fake with that hand. I wouldn't throw it. I'd fake it, and then I'd throw
if that made it. I don't know if it made the break worse. I couldn't tell you, but I don't know. Probably would have been. But you know, it's like your reaction too.
Yeah.
It's hard to control it.
It is.
You're used to throwing it.
Yeah, because it's like if you have like a set combination, like I drill with my coach kind of set combinations to counters, like certain, like I get, and it involves my right hand, that right straight. You finish with that right straight or left straight. You know?
I mean, it's your power hand.
Yeah,
like,
you got to.
Not throw it.
It's hard, yeah. And it's kind of like teaching yourself to maybe throw elbows, but then you're like, oh man, and
the distance is different.
Yeah,
I mean, like, you know, you learn from it. So, like, hopefully, maybe next time I'll do something different, you know. But, yeah, just never happened to me before. So, I didn't know how to react. So now, maybe next time, hopefully this won't happen again. But if it does, Maybe I'll have a different game plan or approach.
So with the break, was it just a simple straight break, healed up pretty quick, and you were okay again? Didn't need any surgery? What? Whereabouts was it? Was it on? Because you got the boxer's breaks, haven't you? Those little tiny bones which we all have, which are just crap. They're crap bones.
Yeah. Well, the doctor was funny because I broke my first metacarpal heel. So here was like a little bump where I broke it. So it's not called a boxer's fracture because that's like on the other side. So like they were like, "Wow, you did a good job." He said that's like one of the hardest, like that's like the hardest bone to break in your hand. And I was like, yeah, you know, when I do it good, you know. So yeah, I mean, I had to get surgery. It was a clean break straight across, but they had to stick a pin in to hold it together. Oh, I think it was, I forget what they call the medical term, like distilled, like it kind of like got moved a little bit. Yeah. So they had to like put the pin in to get it to go straight.
Just to line it up, yeah.
Line it up, yeah, because the X-ray was crazy. It was like, but maybe that was from throwing it a couple more times after. Who knows? I don't know.
I wouldn't admit it. I would be nah, broke it, and just came straight here. Yeah. I know, crazy swelling. Yeah, I've done that. I did it. I play a sport called rugby as well. I do MMA.
Oh, cool.
So I compete in MMA. Yeah. So basically, for people who are listening, it's NFL without the pads. That's the best way to put it. Or helmets.
Basically.
Yeah. So I had a lovely guy stamp on my hand because. I was grabbing the ball, so you know, fair play. The ball was there, I grabbed it, and I went to I got an X-ray, and they didn't put any pin. They just went, it's broken. They just went, just don't use your hand for a bit. So 4 weeks later, I was back in the field again. But yeah, I remember, and then I had that finger broke. I'll put the fingers together, so it's not rude. But I had that middle finger broke, a fracture break. I don't know what it was, and the doctor said you can't fight for like 6 months. I had a fight booked in 4 weeks.
Oh shit!
I was like. No, I got to fight in 4 weeks. You know, what can we do? So, and the doctor's like, no, nothing for 6 months. So I went to, I don't know if you heard about them. Oh, you will have. Hyperbaric chambers. Have you heard of that? Yeah, so the hyperbaric chamber is like a decompression chamber. Within a week, I went from not being able to move my finger from there to being able to do this. And I went, that's all I need. That's a fist to me. By the time you put your wraps on, your gloves on, I'm good.
Yeah, you're ready to go.
It's my jab hand. It's nice. And I went straight down there and did it. I was like, woof, I'm just going to take him down. I ain't going to punch him. And it worked. Yeah, just took him down, choked him out. That'll do me.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you got to work around your injuries, you know. So it's all clear.
You're never going to be 100%. Like.
No. I've got niggles now that I'll always go into fights with. I just suck it up and just like, nah.
Exactly.
It's just a part of the fight game. But I think one problem you've got, though, being an atomweight, is from what I saw on social media, your twin with the cupcakes. What's all that about? Come on, I couldn't do that. I'd be like, you got to do something else, girl. You know, you got to salad, make salad, not cupcakes.
Right. No, yeah, she's a baker. So, I mean, even growing up, like, she makes, like, these amazing desserts, and I'm like, I can't have them. Stay away from me. And she get all mad at me. She makes some good stuff.
Yeah, they look good. I was sitting there thinking, hang on a minute. When's your next fight? Oh, I would avoid it for, like, 6 weeks a year. You know, every time you get a fight, I'm like, yeah, we'll Skype, but that's about all we can do.
Yeah, I can't meet up with you. No, I have pretty good discipline, but, yeah, she knows now not to tempt me with anything. Although I'm pretty good, you know, I'm usually like, no, man, like I can't have it. So once I take that one bite, it's over.
Oh like, no, yeah, there's no such thing as one bite.
Just try it. I'm like, nope, I can't do
it. There's no such thing as one bite. There's no. No.
No, when it's that good, you can't just take one bite. Like,
exactly. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna have a bite of pizza. There's no such thing as a bite of pizza.
Yeah.
You eat it all. You cake, you eat it all. It's what it's designed for.
Yeah, exactly. No.
So I noticed as well some like vegan. Are you vegan? Because if you are, I feel a bit worried because like. Okay.
No. I saw fish and eggs, so I'm an ovo pescatarian. I have some cheese, but not a lot.
So, but what about bacon?
No, I don't do bacon.
Have you had bacon before?
Yeah, when I was younger. I mean, I became an ovo pescatarian about how old am I? Like 6, 7, 8 years ago, something like that.
Okay, I thought you were 6, 7 years old. How do you know what that is? It's 6 or 7.
No, when I went to college, so when I was 18.
Okay.
I tried it out. I liked it, and I was like, I feel good. I'm gonna do it.
No, that's good. That's good. I just think I could never give up bacon.
A lot of people say that it's a good one, but I don't like don't crave it. I don't see it and say, oh, I want to have it again, so.
Yeah. That's like probably my one thing I probably couldn't give up if I went to even try and go that road. I'd be too weak to give into it, As soon as someone said the oink oink word, I'd be like, oh, what's that?
Oh, bacon.
I can smell it. It's not even cooked, and I can smell it. So everyone's got their weaknesses. I've got vices. I think bacon's probably definitely in there. I think pizza and that bacon are the two things in my life that.
Pizza's mine too. Whew.
It's hard, isn't it? Especially weight cut. I think I went down. I had a fight at welterweight, so I was 210. I had to go down to 170 in 6 weeks. Oof, that was rough. Oh, that was rough. Yeah, never again. No, I'm back to 220. I'll do 185. That's okay. I can do that cut. Yeah. That's easy. It sounds a lot, but for you, what's your walking weight around? Because 105, you can't lose. You can't be going quite high because it's quite a lot in percentage body weight to cut.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I have an easy weight cut, so you're gonna be jealous. I walk around at like 111, 113 between there.
I don't like you.
A lot of people don't when they're like, oh, your weight cuts are too easy. You don't even need a weight cut.
You don't even know what a weight cut is.
Yeah. I mean, it still sucks. I mean, granted, but yeah, no, I'm pretty lucky. I mean, I shouldn't even say I'm lucky because I eat really good, so you know what? Screw all of you. I eat good. I deserve to have a weight cut.
I eat good. I just put a lot of, I put on, when I went down to 170, the next day, I put on 26 pounds of fluids before I went back in. But that was when I weighed myself at the hotel before I went to the fight, before I had more fluids. So before then, roughly less than 24 hours, I put on 26 pounds. And that's fluids. It ain't bacon or pizzas, just fluids. Okay, so that's what I'm putting it down to. It's just water. It's a lot of water. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Okay,
I only put on like 5 pounds, so even.
That is insane. But then I suppose that is a huge advantage because, like I say, I put on 25 to 30 pounds for a fight. So that's a lot of weight difference I'm carrying around within 24 hours and having to fight and be that weight. For you, then, you're used to being pretty much your weight when you go in there. So you must feel good.
I feel like extra light and fast. And
See, that's what I feel. I feel like that, like my last week before training, super, really sharp, really quick. And then after I've weighed in, I'm slower because I'm heavier.
You're like, sit.
Yeah, I'm just like, nah, I don't even want to fight. I just want to eat, I'm all good.
I just want to eat.
So you're training, okay. So the women that you train with, the men that you train with, tell us about that, your gym and stuff. Tell us about what your kind of training program's like then, because obviously if you work or if you don't work, what's your schedule like?
Well, I'm very lucky right now. This is the first time I haven't walked. So, because I was supposed to move to Florida, then I did, and I just didn't end up getting the whole job because everything with fighting started happening, just taking off. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna be that broke fight girl right now, and I'm just not gonna get a job or look for a job until after my fight, just to really focus and just see how it goes, and because a big opportunity. So yeah, I've been really lucky with that. So I've been able to focus and do a lot of mental training and stuff. And now I get to train in the morning and at night, and it's just great. So I'm pretty lucky.
That break in the middle in the day helps big time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It really does, and I feel like I've gotten so much more out of training. My body feels good. I'm recovering better. I used to walk 4 in the morning to 12, and then I would go and train, take a nap, go and train again, get 3 hours of sleep, go back to work, and I just don't even know how I kept that up. Yeah. It was insane, and so now it's just nice to not be crazy.
Yeah, and that is it. I've had a similar training program in a sense, like you say. I was working the day, then I work security at night, and then I'm in the every time. And I did
life. Just it's hot.
I had no life. Yeah. My life was sleep. Was my life. It was Christmas every time I got to get some sleep, and then you find the problem is you can only do it for so long. Your body will only let you. You can only hit that. You can only rev on the red for maybe you get a year or probably about 2 years before your body goes. Yeah, we need to cut this out. And your body just shuts down.
Exactly. I did it for a year and a half, and my body got so stressed. I was just oh my God, when I started getting sleep, I was I felt like a different person. I'm oh my God, this is amazing. I've been really lucky lately. I'm very blessed right now for all this opportunity, and I'm just hoping that it takes off and I can get some little shitty job on the side or something and be good.
Yeah, Nike, where are you? Come on, give some sponsorship. Come on, let's get
Yeah,
in.
give me
Let's
some
get
sponsorship. Help
And
the girl up.
yeah, that's what we need. Yeah, Adidas, Nike, whoever, iPhones. Let's do it.
I'll
Let's do
take
it.
anybody. I'm not picky.
So you said about mental training. Now that triggered me because that is huge. I had a mental block, and I spoke to sports kind of psychologist, and it was and I had him on the pod. I interviewed him, and because I thought it was fascinating, you know, because it is a weapon.
Yes.
The mind, the brain is a weapon. My trouble is I overthink.
Me too.
Sit there and I just couldn't switch off, and I'm just playing more scenarios and more scenarios.
Yeah.
I'm just having fun and enjoying my training
Enjoying
and doing
it. Yeah.
it. I went off into like psycho, you know. I'm just like, woo, cuckoo land. So, what is it you're doing? Are you meditating? Are you speaking to someone? What is it you like do?
First of all, it's awesome because I literally have the same problem. Like, I overthink. So, like you said, I meditate a lot more now that I have time. So, I like meditate, visualize every morning. I feel like I'm getting a lot better at it, and it's something to help get you ready for a fight too, you know. And then, especially before a fight, just to calm yourself down so you can relax and focus and everything. So, I've been doing a lot that way. I actually read a bunch of sports psychology type books to get like some ideas of like how to do stuff and like how to mentally train, because I mean, if you're not in the right mind before your fight, you ain't gonna do shit. Like,
oh no, you're not. Oh, it's horrible. I've been there, and it was just like I said to him. I said, I was in there, but I wasn't in there. My
but you
body
weren't
was there.
actually there. Yeah.
I was like I was watching myself outside, and I was like, and
Yeah.
I just felt like I had no power. It was weird. I wasn't me. I could ragdoll
Yeah.
like a gorilla. I needed to, but I just had nothing in. He said, just overthink. I was like, no way, really? And I explained symptoms, and he just kind of went, yeah, we need to talk about this. We need to sort this out. But it's a huge aspect. A lot of fighters as well. Some people see it as a weakness, admitting that they have that, and I'm like, it's not a weakness. It's almost like saying you drop your hand every time you throw a jab. It's not a weakness. It's just a habit. It's just a habit you
have to
break.
fix. Yeah.
Yeah. And a good way to do it is when I hold pads, I'm going to crack you in the face when you drop your hands.
There you go.
You'll soon put your left hand up. Well, there you go. Mental aspect. We're going to train that, and we'll break that.
Yeah,
silly
break that habit.
Exactly.
It's easy. Like, I feel like it's easy or physical, but to change the mind is a lot harder.
Oh yeah.
It just takes more time. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's like it's something that you have to kind of work on a lot yourself and
I
take
found
time.
Hot yoga helped me as well a little bit. You know, the meditating
I love
side.
hot yoga.
It is awesome. I'm not small and petite, but all the women in the class were, other than me. So I look like a gorilla, just sat there like this hairy, sweaty gorilla. I'm sweating. I am literally lost about 12 pounds in sweat.
Oh, you lose like so much. I decided to do it for, like part of a weight cut last time, and
Ooh.
I'm not doing that again because that was bad.
The women
I don't
next
know what
to me.
my right mind made me think I could do that. And I went by myself, and like after I was like, I can't even drive right now. Like I feel like I'm just gonna faint. I had to go get a body armor and like chug it so I could like get home. Stupid boo. I did that on like a Wednesday. I had to like dehydrate.
Like I put the weight back on.
Yeah, no, I did. I was like, shit, this is a bad idea.
I had like the women just weren't sweating, probably even a fraction compared to me. I just looked like I looked terrible. I was like, I looked like I'd been swimming. I was like, how do you do it? I'm like, you know, I was sitting there going, I feel like I'm a pretty well trained athlete. I call myself an athlete. I'm in great, and I was battered. I felt like I had been battered. I felt like I'd been in a Shark Tank with Mike Tyson and everyone. At the end of it, I was exhausted. And these women just getting up and plodding on.
Multiple
Bye.
towels.
See you tomorrow. I'm like, tomorrow? I said, I'll see you next week if I'm lucky.
Yeah, I can only do it once a week if I ever will be able to do it once. You can't do more than once.
No. I'm like, I'm good. I'll see you around. Next week I've got that thing that I can't remember what it is, but there's something on next week when I've got your class on. It happens, and it's hard work, but
especially when I do downward dog a lot, and like, you know, we all have taped shoulder or a spider, so you're like, come on, man, and you see like, you know, this older like lady next to you, and she's just chilling in it, and I'm like, oh, just shaking. I'm like, how the hell?
I'm literally shaking like a shitting dog. That's how I describe it. I'm just like, oh my word, and then it's
not
like
a downward dog. It's
It's hard. It's so hard. So let's talk about your opponent Kelly.
Yeah.
I like the fact that she is an aggressive striker, but her striking's different than yours because I find that you're light in your feet, your movement, your head movement. Sorry, you kind of you're a lot different in striking. You both got good striking, but you're very different in your aspects. She's quite.
Yes.
She'll put her feet down a bit more, and she'll swing
she
heavy.
likes to bang. Yeah.
Woo! And like you like your head kicks, you like your legs, like to use your legs a lot as well as your hands. Is this something then that you're taking into account with this bout? Because I'm not saying that last for you, no one wants to get hit in a fight, but you want to avoid someone planting their feet and cracking at you because that's when there's more power generated.
Yeah, you don't want any knockout situations.
Ooh, no, we don't. So is this something you've worked on with? You worked on with your footwork and movement and angles with this for her? Because I think angles is probably the best thing to go about with this kind of fight.
Yes, most definitely, yeah. I'm always I've been looking at my footwork and head movement for years now because it's something that doesn't come easily to me. Mm-hmm. So it's just something I've always been working on, and I'm just hoping that, I look good and move like I do in training in my fight. Because it's like, it's one thing to move good in training, but then when you go and fight, it's like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah,
why did I do what I normally do?
you just stiffen up, you suddenly get a bit more tense, and you're not as fluid, you're not as relaxed, you're like, man, I'm trained. But then again, a lot of it's like, it's the unknown. That's the problem. Like when you train with your training partners, I know what they're going to do, I know they're cool.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not going to kill me, so we can flow a bit, and then when it's an unknown entity, you're like, I'm going to be a bit cautious, and you're like...
Yeah, a little more cautious,
Yeah, and if you didn't, you think, if I just kind of not go at it just like I'm sparring, but if I try to treat them like sparring, but try to kill them when I'm hitting them, it might work. But it's hard. It is one of the things, like, it's early days in your career as well, so you're still getting that fluidity. Yeah, it's all about that experience and kind of getting that comfortable... kind of feeling like you're at home in the cage is a good way to put it.
I mean, I definitely like anybody gets nervous before a fight, but I feel like once I'm in there, my nerves go away. I feel like I mentally trained pretty well for that, but you just never know, especially now it's going to be in Invicta, so I'm already like calm myself down, like it's just another fight, it's going to be okay.
that is the thing.
No pressure, girl.
No, there ain't no pressure. Ain't no pressure, girlfriend. It doesn't matter what promotion it is. It's a cage, and it's an opponent, and that's all it is.
And I just gotta do what I know how to do. That's what I always say to everybody. Like, if I do what I know how to do, and I make her fight my fight, it's gonna go my way.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly, and that's all it is. Just enjoying yourself when you're there, and doing your thing, and then that's when you go home. You can go, yep, I did what I needed to, and that's how it worked out. And that's a lot of the last thing you want to do is go there and go, I just didn't do it.
Exactly.
Because you kick your own ass.
I don't want to go home and know that I didn't do, I didn't do what I wanted to do in there. Like, that's the worst. Even if I won and I didn't perform as well as I wanted to, I'm going to be pissed at myself. So I just know I have to leave it all in the cage and just put on a show and just show people what I can do. I can do so much. Like, I have so much to show.
Hey, you're going to get a load of opportunities. I'm telling you, there's going to be loads of opportunities coming your way to show us all. But you obviously do a lot of training, like you said, because you're having like you're kind of focusing twice a day. What do you do on your downtime then? Because you can't just be train, because your head will just want to explode. You want to pop. You want to jump off the Empire State Building. But what are you doing then? What's your downtime? What's your like? Oh, cool! This is awesome. Obviously, not talking to your sister about cupcakes is not going to be one of them. But what do you like to do for like your relaxation?
Well, I was watching a lot of Netflix shows and like I do like stuff at the same time, like stretching and like kind of stuff like that. But I just decided last night that I am just not going on Netflix anymore because I have an addiction problem.
I'm not saying that I was on it just before we spoke, but there's nothing wrong with going on Netflix.
I know, but like, I just want to be more productive. I mean, I like to read a lot, but when you get home from, like, every time I get home from training, I'm just kind of like, I like to eat and watch a show. Yeah. But then, like, that one show turns into 2 shows. And now I'm like, well, shit, I could have read something. I could have been more productive with my time. So I'm like, just gonna try to maybe listen to a podcast or like put on some music and like, then I can read or do some other stuff. And right now I'm studying for corrective exercise specialist program for personal training.
Ooh, fancy.
So I'm doing that too, and I have to take my test because my personal training, continuing education points up. So I've been doing that, and I like to read a lot and just learn more about nutrition. Or I'm trying to learn how I can be better. Like, even though it's not fighting, but like, can I get my nutrition better? Can I get my personal, just to improve myself in other ways? Is kind of what I try to do. So
it's big. Like, nutrition's massive. Just eating, like, if you change a couple of things in your diet, it will just improve your body tenfold. Like oil is huge. Cod liver oil is the best way to describe it. But for your joints, it's massive. Like, because your joints take an absolute thrashing. And,
it's rough.
it's not tendonitis. There's one pre to tendonitis. It's kind of like the one before, like diabetes type 2 and diabetes 1.
Pre-diabetes.
It's like pre-diabetes. It really is. And I had it. My arms and I was grappling, and then they'd just seize up, and I'd just be stood there like my arm would just be like that, and I couldn't move it. So I had to wait for like 10 minutes to go. Okay, I can move my arms. Let's go back to it. Then let's go grappling. And I go grapple for like 5 minutes like an idiot because I'm a man and we don't think about stuff like that. And we just
you're like, I'm going to keep going.
I'm a caveman, that's what I do. And I just grapple again. And then 5 minutes later, I'm like, okay, I need another 10 minutes. Let me rest. And I just kept doing it. And eventually someone told me, you need to actually stop doing anything for a bit. And I was like, oh, right, okay. But
nobody wants to hear that.
And then they're like, what kind of oils do you have? I wasn't having enough oils in my diet. And I was like, no, just this and this and this. And they're like, try to do cod liver oil tablets, supplement, help you a bit. It's just little things like that people don't realise how much of a difference it makes, and now my joints are a bit better. Now, because in my head, because I'm a caveman, I think, well, I'm having the cod liver oil, I can go harder.
I'm good, yeah.
I can do more. It's all good. So, yeah, my elbow's been wrecked all week, but I'm like, yep, still going to every day to train. Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, man, too funny.
So look, let's talk about your social media, because I want people to jump on board to give you a follow so they can join you on your Invicta FC debut and just your MMA kind of journey to what could be greatness. Yeah, it's something exciting to look forward to.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, I have an Instagram, it's damsel_MMA, and then my Facebook, which is Lindsey Vanzandt, and then my Fighter page is Lindsey Damsel Vanzandt. So you can follow me on there. I did try Twitter like a couple of years ago and just didn't keep up with it, but I want to try to like link it in with my Facebook and Instagram, try to get that going, because everybody loves Twitter. I just couldn't get into it, so I'm gonna try.
I admit, a few years back, I was like, what is this?
What is this Twitter?
And I left it as well, and then I came back to it. I kind of persevered and went, and now I'm a Twitter man. It's crazy. I'm like Facebook. Only time I go on Facebook is to like a video of a puppy, and that's about it. That is about the only time I go on Facebook. Oh, I got a puppy. I'll repost that. I'll share that. It's a puppy. That's about it. I don't care about anything else on Facebook. I'm like, I use it to email like fighters and stuff like that. That's about it. And so I think I did see it on Twitter. I went onto your Twitter profile. I went, you haven't been on for years.
And you were like, there's no shit on here.
I did. I went, I'm not going to email you on that. No, let's find you somewhere else. Because I saw your hoodie. You've got a hoodie out, haven't you?
Yes. And it looks so comfortable. I can't wait to get mine. I get mine when I get to Kansas City. So I have to wait. And I'm like, I can't wait to put it on.
You have to wait for your hoodie?
Well, it's the whole package. I have a big package coming in with like a bunch of t-shirts from like my walkout. And so I have like so much of it that they're like, they just set it up so that instead of me having to pack it with all the other stuff I have to pack, it's just going to meet me at the hotel. Sweet. So I'm just really excited.
That's cool. Yeah, it's like free shopping. Woohoo!
Exactly. It's like getting new clothes and like not having to pay for them. Yeah. Just Hard Apparel is hooking this girl up, and they're awesome. And they came out really good. Actually, one of my friends just got their sweatshirts in, and
I
they
saw
look
a picture.
Awesome.
Yeah, I saw a picture of the dude wearing it. Yeah, that's why I thought.
Yeah, I was like, do you model it for me so I can post it? I was like, be a model. He was like, sure.
It is nice people. Just, while we're here, let's go crazy. And let's do this. And here we go. Boom. Because, I think I liked it. I saw it and I went, do you know what? I dig it. Here we go.
Yeah.
Sexy.
Here we go. Yeah, check it out, guys.
Yeah,
The logo they came up with is sick. Like, they're so creative.
it is.
I am not a creative person at all. So I'm like, they're like asking what I want, and I'm like, I don't know.
Just stuff.
But they came up with it. It's pretty dope. So, you know, they tried to do, like, Diesel, because, like, Damsel came from, like, Van Damme, Claude Van Damme, and Diesel, and they combined it to become Van Damsel. But then Damsel came short. So, and it's weird. It's a weird story, but, like, that's how it happened. So.
Okay. Like, isn't Diesel the wrestler?
Like Vin Diesel.
Oh, Vin Diesel. Oh, I thought, how old school am I? I'm going to old school WWE.
Yeah.
Kevin Nash Diesel. That's how old school I went there.
So yeah,
okay.
I'm not like a big WWE fan, but you know.
As a kid, I couldn't.
No, yeah, back in the it's coming more like popular now again though. So.
Yeah, Ronda Rousey, I think, kind of brought that back for a lot of people as well.
Yeah, she did good for them. She's killing everything.
And a bank account too. Ooh, we can
right?
imagine how big that is. Woof, gosh.
I know, right?
I know. I need that bank account. It could be you. You don't know. 10 years time, it could be you.
I might be a little small for WWE, but I mean, you never know.
In the women's division, I'm pretty sure they're not. I don't know. Actually, I never physically met any of the female wrestlers, but I'd imagine 150. I reckon you'd be all right. You'd be grand. You'd be fine. You'd be fine. And what was I say? Sponsors, because you've got a load on the back of there.
Yeah.
Do you want to? Gosh, there's Prime, Precision. There's a Just Heart. There's oh my gosh, there's a ton of them. Do you want to try and give a shout out to all of them?
Yeah.
Let's see how well this goes.
Just mentioned them. They made my t-shirts and my hoodies.
Okay.
They're unisex too, guys. So like they fit female, male, like you know. So don't go order them. Don't be afraid. It's gonna fit you great.
It's coming to winter as well. It's coming to winter. It's coming to winter, so it's hoodie season.
Exactly. And that's like a great price, like for a new sweatshirt. I think. I mean,
it's perfect.
Just my opinion. But yeah, I like to thank all the gyms that I've been training at. Like my main gym is Precision MMA in Poughkeepsie. Awesome. I get a lot of good training there. Stockade Muay Thai in Kingston. They're awesome. They welcomed me with open arms. I just started training there not too long ago, so it's exciting. Always exciting to go to new gyms. What else? I've been training at Miller Brothers MMA in New Jersey. They're great guys. But actually, Shorty Rock, shout out to him. He just fought overseas. Brave.
Nice.
I don't know if he won yet. I have to go look. I can't wait to watch the fight.
Okay, I won't even look for you. I'll let you
yeah,
find
don't
out.
tell me that.
I won't even go on. I'm turning my phone away. I won't even search. I won't Google it. Nothing.
I know. I was on Facebook before you called me, and like somebody had the video up and it said him live, and I'm like, ooh. So I can't wait to get off and go watch him kill it. So, yeah, he's one of the main coaches at Miller Brothers. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah, he's an awesome black belt. He kills me every time.
Don't worry, I have been bullied and battered by guys who are 70 pounds lighter than me.
Oh my goodness, he's so fast. It's just like insane.
Yeah, it's not fair. They just kept getting me. I was like, I'm just sitting there in my head going, they're 70 pounds lighter. Fair enough, they'll be quicker, but just grab them and pin them. I can't do it. They're just.
The technique is like.
It's just not.
Insane.
It's disgusting.
Like I get excited when I get out of like one or two moves and he catches me in something else. I'm just like, yes, I did kind of good.
Yeah, I did that. I got out 2 chokes and he got the 3rd one and I was like, I got 2 out, I suppose, you know.
I'll take that as a win. I was like, it's like a goal. Like, how many can I get out of this time? You know.
I accept you're going to get me, but I'm going to see how many I can get out of before you get me. That's
right.
That's the challenge. I can go for free. You can't get me in free. Let's do it.
Right, like, and they're like playing with you too. They're like toying with you, you know.
Yeah. And I know that.
Right, that's the sad part too. Is like they're just chilling, you know, not even trying.
I had a friend of mine. He used to roll me, and then the coach would be like, "Okay, 30 seconds left," and I just sit there and go, "Oh man, he's gonna turn it on now," and I'd just be getting tapped within 20 seconds, and like, you just had me here to do that, didn't you? Went, yeah, pretty much. I just hate you. I don't even know why I'm your friend. Oh, disgusting.
Right? And that's like when people ask me like, you know, like, will you ever not be humble? I'm like, no. I feel like every day I'm like, I have so much to like learn, and like I'm always getting beat up, and I feel like there's never gonna be a time where I'm not gonna get beat up, and then which will never happen. But for people think that like you gotta go train somewhere else, then you ain't doing it right. Like you need to get beat up.
Yeah, that's what happened. I was like, my gym's only small. There's only a few of us there, so I was I always win on the grappling. So then I went around different gyms. I went to Darren Till's gym, and I went around the UK to different gyms because I need to get my ass kicked, and it sucks. It sucks. I got back home.
Yeah, you just gotta go around and get beat up. You know, it's just part of the game.
People don't get that. I'm like, you go there to get battered. I'm like, yeah, I pretty much go there to get my ass kicked. And really, I'm like, yeah. Weirdly enough, it makes me better. And they're like, okay. They just look at you and they don't get it. And they're like, you fucked up, son. You.
Yeah, normal people wouldn't get that. Like, why would you go and want to get up? Like
they don't message me anymore. Those people.
So like something's wrong with him.
Exactly. Did we do all your sponsors? I don't know.
Yes.
Oh gosh, I forgot. How many did you do?
I want to thank.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, go ahead. No, do them all. Everything. Do everything. Go. Throw them all out.
I want to thank Echo Green Limousine. They're awesome. They hooked me up at Vise State Airport and stuff, so they're like great. One of my best friends, and he helps me with like life in general. So, you know, give a good guy a call if you need a ride. You know. Also, Ashbourne Family Chiropractics. I actually posted a video of Get Cracked, and it was awesome. He does a great job. Yeah. I keep watching it. It's like, I didn't know my head could move like that, you know?
It's a bit freaky, isn't it? Because you like relax. Like, they do it on one side, and when we've done it, they got to do the other side. Like, no, I know what's going to happen now. It's like, oh, no, I can't relax, dude. You killed me. You nearly killed me. A quarter of an inch more, I was dead. And they're like, just relax. I'm like, okay, don't do it on 3 because I know you're going to do it on 3. Do it like on 1 or 2, and then I won't know which one it's going to be. They're like, okay. Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible. Oh.
I know. I finally got good at it. Like, he doesn't count or anything, and I just know it's coming, and I'm like, okay, here we go. Yep, every time.
Yeah. Yeah, chiropractic it's good, but it's every day I'm thinking, I'm going to die this time. I'm going to die this time.
Yeah.
It's just...
But you feel so relieved after. You're like, woo.
I fractured my neck years ago, so for me, I need it. Yeah. Again, I'm just a caveman, stupid idiot. Rugby, broke my neck. 4 weeks later.
Rugby is like tougher than fighting. Like, it is crazy.
Yeah, 80 minutes of getting, smashing guys and getting smashed back, and it's just 80 minutes of it, So rather than like 15.
Yeah.
So, and then we got all the dirty tricks that we do to each other when the referee can't see it as well. So like I've got scars on the inside of my legs from boots, like stud marks, just raking the boots.
They just step on you and cleat you. And...
Oh yeah, I see. That's the thing. You got cleats in America, which we don't have those.
Oh.
You see. So cleats because you're ground. You've got these like small cleats.
Yeah.
We have studs. So they're like they're like tongues, like metal things that stick out.
Oh, damn.
I will send you a picture of what a pair of studs are on boots, and you'll go, I'd rather have the cleats.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the cleats.
That's crazy.
So I get like scars on the inside of my legs and all sorts from people just getting their boots and you stamp on it and they rake it and they rake it. And they basically try to take you out of the game base. And it's just, it's part. Oh, yeah, I've had my ribs busted.
I'd rather get punched in the face.
No. I got punched in the face in rugby as well. Oh, yeah. Because I wouldn't let go of the ball. And the guy said to me, goes, let go of the ball. And I had both my hands stuck in, trying to rip the ball away. And I'm like, I said, in a polite way, I said, fuck off. And he punched me right in the face. But I couldn't stop it because I was stuck.
You were holding on to the ball.
So I just I couldn't even put my hands up. I was like, I've got to take this. I'm going to take this like a man. That sucked.
But I said so awesome. I played rugby for a year in college, and it was so much fun. But damn, it was like, I was like the smallest on the team. I was like, these girls were like big, and I just remember them being like, "Yo, get the little one." Like you'd be
a winger. You'd be a winger.
Yeah, I was a winger, and then I ended up. Yes.
I know.
I was fast. I was like,
see, yeah.
Because I knew how to take girls down, so I was like,
yeah, that's the thing. You got double legs, yeah. You'd be like, yeah, I got this down. You're going down.
Yeah, no, it's great.
I started on the wing. I was fullback and winger because but then I got bored because I couldn't hit people as much because it's not often to get there. So I just went to you got the scrum. Okay,
Yeah.
The girl at the back, number 8.
Yeah.
So I like the number 8 or flanker on the side of the scrum. So when the ball comes out, I like to run out and just smash the person.
Boom.
Yeah, just flatline them. I can't get enough of that feeling. I'm going there, and they're like, why? Because that guy's getting cracked. I point at them and tell them, I'm like, if he's got that ball, he's going down. I just love it.
That's
Absolutely
amazing.
love it. Oh, it's
You're
amazing.
getting me pumped.
Yeah, let's go play rugby. Let's do it. Yeah.
I haven't played in like so long, like 7 years or
Yeah.
something, but it was so much fun.
I played for like 15 years of rugby. 15 years, and then I was like, I semi-retired from rugby so I could do the MMA for like a few years. So I played sporadic games, and then I'll be playing again this season for like 5 or 6 games, and then I'll be going back to MMA because I love my MMA. I love
That's so cool.
Oh, it's awesome. And what we're doing, so we've done sponsors, we've done shout-outs to your gym, and we've done social media. We've done it all. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say, usually try to do 15, 20 minutes. I've kept you on a bit longer. Apologies on that. But I've had a great time.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's great. And hopefully people enjoy this because they get to see a bit more about you and learn about who you are. And I think that's the key thing here. I want people to know who Lindsey is, not just as a fighter, but as an individual. And that's the great thing about this. So thank you so much for your time. Have a great experience at Invicta. It's going to... They run such a great show. They've got a great team there. So you're going to have an awesome time. So enjoy the rest of your fight camp and have a great fight as well.
Thank you. Hopefully we'll talk to you after my fight and I can talk about the win.
Absolutely. 100%.